Why is it that a newborn human baby can't even hold its own head, while a baby deer can run within hours of being born? Why are we born helpless, tiny, and unfinished, instead of ready to survive on our own? The answer isn't just biology, it's evolution's secret plan for intelligence, culture, and survival. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll see why being unfinished is actually humanity's greatest advantage. Here's the puzzle. Almost every other animal enters the world ready to survive. Birds can peck their way out of eggs, lambs can run. Even apes can cling to their mothers' backs within hours. And yet, humans arrive completely helpless, eyes barely open, muscles weak, and incapable of feeding themselves. Scientists call this secondary altriciality. It's a fancy term for being born underdeveloped. But why would evolution make humans so dependent, so vulnerable? Surely that's risky. The answer lies in a hidden trade-off, a delicate balance between body, brain, and survival that evolution perfected over millions of years. And once you understand it, it reveals a secret about what makes humans human. Scientists divide animals into precocial, born-ready, and altricial, born-dependent. Humans are extreme altricials, but this vulnerability comes with a hidden payoff. Precocial animals survive early, but their brains are mostly hardwired, limited to instinct and reflex. Human infants have brains that are malleable, expansive, and capable of learning unimaginable complexity. It's a trade-off evolution made, mobility now or intelligence later. And by choosing the latter, humans rewrote the rules of survival on Earth. Human brains are enormous, about 3 times the size of a chimpanzee's at birth. That's a cognitive jackpot, but it comes with a price. Enter the obstetric dilemma. Our pelvises evolved to walk upright, which made the birth canal narrow. Big brains plus narrow hips? That's a recipe for a tight squeeze. If human babies stayed in the womb until fully developed, many mothers wouldn't survive childbirth. The risk was simply too high. So, evolution took a radical shortcut. Babies are born premature in terms of independence, but the brain keeps growing rapidly outside the womb. Imagine a high-tech gadget sent to you with half the parts missing. But once you assemble it at home, it becomes far more powerful than any pre-assembled model. That's what human infancy is like. Vulnerable, unfinished, yet brimming with untapped potential. And this is where the story gets even more incredible. By being born helpless, humans unlocked the ability to learn, adapt, and create like no other species on Earth. Once human babies are born, the real magic begins. Their brains are like unfinished skyscrapers, wires, circuits, and floors still under construction. After birth, the brain grows at an astonishing pace. By age 2, a baby's brain can triple in size. Every sensory experience, touch, sound, sight, shapes neural connections. Babies are born with an enormous blank canvas, ready to be painted by the world. Scientists call this neural plasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, reorganize, and learn at lightning speed. Think of it as downloading software updates while the system is running. Every interaction with caregivers, every sound, every face refines the brain's architecture. In a way, being unfinished is a superpower. It allows humans to learn more than any species could if born fully formed. And this isn't just about survival. It's the foundation for language, memory, problem-solving, and creativity. Everything that makes us uniquely human. Because human babies depend entirely on caregivers, something remarkable happens. Bonding. Extended caregiving forces social connections. Families, tribes, communities, humans evolve to care for each other like no other species. This dependence also creates the perfect environment for language learning. Babies are surrounded by speech, gestures, stories. They absorb culture effortlessly. Imagine a tiny student born with no knowledge but placed in the most advanced classroom on Earth. That's every human infant. Anthropologists believe this extended childhood allowed early humans to share knowledge, craft tools, and cooperate in ways that other species never could. Every day a baby relies on others isn't a limitation. It's a prolonged period of learning, exploration, and brain expansion. This is why evolution chose intelligence over immediate survival skills. By being unfinished, humans became masters of adaptability, innovation, and society itself. Being born helpless isn't without danger. Human infants are vulnerable to disease, predators, accidents. Anything could go wrong in those first months and years. In evolutionary terms, infancy is a high-stakes gamble. Every day a baby survives is a triumph of care, protection, and instinct. And yet, there's a profound reward hidden in this risk. In a sense, human babies are nature's most ambitious experiment, slow, fragile, and unfinished, yet potentially the smartest, most adaptable creatures the planet has ever known.